All right. So we have today talking about epidurals. My name is Terry Wong. I am the director here at Wusa Baby, and I love planning births with families every single day. And I also want to let you know that I have educational programs like Birth Wisdom Mastery, where we get to share all of our birth wisdom. Today, we are going to talk about the three biggest false beliefs about epidurals. So, uh, this chapter was called Elective Epidurals. So, you have the choice to decide if you want an epidural. And this false belief says that epidurals can cause long term back pain. This is a common thing that you hear people say, oh, how does your back feel since you had the epidural? But it's not actually statistically true. And it's just one of those things that you hear. You can't move around after an epidural. So, this is also something that you hear a lot. But I want to let you know that there are different ranges that you can get. Find out if your provider or hospital location offers something called a walking epidural, where you do lose the feeling of some level of sensation, and maybe you're still able to walk around a little, but not many places offer that. So ask. And epidurals always lead to a completely pain free labor. I think that's what the movies make us believe that, oh, once I get this, I'm not going to feel any more pain and I'm just ready here to wait for this baby to come. um, Things can go wrong, and sometimes people say that it didn't work, or I still have feeling there before you begin. So that's something to think about. That's why it's very important that you stay in communication with the anesthesiologist. They should be doing tests and checks on you if they need to know any medical history related to e- your whole life. Just tell them, because it is better for them to know and to be more prepared. And if someone is more skilled to, like a senior person, then they might ask them to do it, which is also a good free little upgrade that you can get at the hospital if they are available. And fun tidbits like this is what we make sure that we include into the birth wisdom mastery, because just knowing about all the things that are going to happen, like a book is good and all, but there's so much more of like what's currently happening. We can't really put in books because things are changing, right? And birth wisdom mastery, we think about it as you've made the decision, right? Are you going to get it, or you're not going to get it? And or what would make you reach that level to decide to get it? It's very easy to do. We have a pain scale, and you can also decide not at all, or you can also always change at any moment. So do remember that. Um, some people worry that if you get an epidural, that it might slow down everything that's happening in your body. Um, that's not necessarily true. It's mainly for you to reduce the feelings that you're having, but definitely your labor will continue to progress. Um, and depending how far or what timing it is, there is an ideal time to get the epidural. So if you're interested in that, ask for it right away, and they will probably be jumping on it to help you get that. So in birth wisdom mastery, we also talk about how you can release some of these fears that have no scientific evidence related. For example, oh, if I get the epidural, will it affect my baby? There's so much out there that has no research to back it up, whether it is true or not. And so far, there's not more evidence to say that it is good or bad. And there are general risks considered, just like everything in life. There are risks that we take. So the risks of epidurals are lower blood pressure, fever, nausea, prolonged labor, forceps or vacuum extraction, cesarean, nerve damage, chronic headache, backache, and numbness. So this says risks, but it's also a symptom that we request for, like the numbness. You definitely need it if you're going to get the C-section. And yeah, there are side effects to drugs like nausea and whatnot. So, but all of these things just give you an idea of what it is like when you're going to get it. And it's nice to have support, whether you're getting a C-section or not. Just because you're not having a vaginal birth doesn't mean that you don't deserve help and guidance, because it is still a very medicalized procedure. But you should feel confident and you should feel happy to know that you're doing everything you can to support your baby, even though birth has become so medicalized. We should also use the medical, advancements to our advantage, like epidurals, if you choose to. You can download this free guide here about the common ways that people deal with the pain of a child birth and labor. So download that and choose ones that you think will work for you. Again, every time I just want to remind everyone that we are still learning and growing, and I want to know more about the information that you like. So I'm offering these 15-minute phone calls with my team to see that if we have resources that fit you, because we want to make sure that we build this comprehensive library. And it's a free call, so don't worry about anything like that. We're not selling you anything, but I'm going to show you what I have and what free other resources I have for everyone here too. So thank you so much. This is just the start of a series. I'm going to be wearing the same shirt every time just to make it look smooth. So don't think that I made this all in one day. I am currently home in Brooklyn, so I hope you guys love these videos, and I'm going to be making more. So see y'all soon.